Let's talk about the best law firm website marketing strategy. Hi, I'm Ryan Gray from Law Firm Marketing Hub, and my biggest tip for marketing your law firm's website is don't use your website for marketing. I know it might seem a bit counterintuitive, but here's why. Your website is quite generic, and people tend to have to hunt for what they want. It's not a very clear path that people can move through. There's your services, there's your about pages, there's your contact pages, there's the home page, which is usually a portal to kind of just about everything else. It's usually this mess of tunnels and information that people need to kind of work through themselves to create a picture of what's going on. Now, your website is great as a branding tool for SEO, for credibility, and as a research tool. So for people who are researching your brand and researching your firm and wanting to know more about you and as to whether you can actually help them or not, then by all means, that's the best use of a website. But for any kind of paid advertising or direct advertising, using a landing page is going to get you much better results. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine you go to a new airport, a large airport that you haven't been to before. You step out of the car and the glass doors open and you're met with this scene of all kinds of options. There's check-in stations, there's check-in counters, there's baggage check-ins, there's baggage handling down one end. It's trying to figure out, where do you go to next? You've got all of these different options. In contrast, imagine if you stepped out of the car and you were met by somebody who took you by the hand, said, come this way, here's the check-in station, let's check in here. Great, now let's go check in our baggage. Okay, wonderful, the gate's up this way, let's head up here, and by the way, these are the most comfortable lounges where you can relax prior to your flight. There's a very specific path that you've just been guided along. And that's the difference between a website and a landing page. The more specific, the more granular, and the more targeted you can be, the better results and the better the traction you'll get, because you're speaking directly into someone's problem and you're taking them by the hand, showing them that you have a solution and leading them through the path to reach success, that is, working with your firm. And now you can build and run landing pages parallel to your website. They don't have to be on the same platform. You can run landing pages separately, and in fact we tend to recommend that because you can bolt in all of your marketing automation, like your emails and your SMS and the actual landing pages themselves and all of the other stuff, your calendars, the whole bit that's required for your marketing to be effective. You can put that into a marketing automation tool like Go High Level, and that's one that we use, and I've put a link in the description for that. So if you want better results from your marketing, then use landing pages instead of your website. That's my number one tip for law firm website marketing.